Hello fellow Sudokans, and welcome to yet another edition of Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku puzzle and another supplementary puzzle. This time it's the LA Times expert level puzzle, so that sounds interesting, doesn't it? I've printed it straight off of the website. I'm going to use a black pen. I know some people ask me to use blue, but I think that the figures are actually very thin, and so you'll easily be able to see which are my fill-ins, because the blue pen's almost run out. I'm going to get one later. Right, so expert level puzzle, here we go. I see a lot of numbers down here, and immediately see these intersecting 2's and see that that has to be a 2 because we have a 2 blocking here and here, so clearly that's a 2 there, isn't it? Missing numbers are 1 and 9, is it? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yes, 1 and 9. We don't have any intersecting 1's and 9's. I'm going to put these in. If it's an expert level puzzle, I'm sure I'm going to need it. So what else is missing? 4 blocking down here. I'm going to have a pair of 4's here like this, I know. Let's get to grips with this puzzle. Okay. I'm going to start filling in some candidates immediately. 7 blocking across here, 7 blocking down here, so 7's have to go here and here. 7's blocking here, 7's blocking here, and the 7 blocking down. The 7's are going to go here like this. Threes have to go here, don't they? Look, this 3 means that that can't be a 3. So 3 and 3 blocking down here, so 3 has to be here or here like this. Oh, oh, silly me. Look, 9 blocking right across here like this means, of course, that that is a 9 and that is a 4, and this is a 5. So there we go, that's a pretty good start. Also means that 5 is going to block along here, 5 blocks along here, so 5 is one of these 2 squares here. The missing number down here has got to be 4, hasn't it? Yes, we have 1, 2, 3, we don't have a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9, just double checking everything, yeah. Up here, 4's are blocking here, 4's are blocking here, so 4's are limited to those 2 squares. Anything up here giving us 4's? Not really, so 4 could be in any of these squares down here. I'll put them in because I get forgetful. Okay. And so 8 will be blocking down here and 8 will be blocking down here, so 8 is either in that square or that square there. There's 4 blocks down here and 4 blocks along here, so 4's got to be here or here. Okay, I'm going to shift focus and look somewhere else. 2 blocking across here and 2 blocking across here. Gives me a pair of 2's there. This 1 up here means that 1 is going to be in either of those 2 squares there. And the 9 up here means that that's got to be a 9 in those squares up there. So now we can find out missing here. So 2 will definitely come in this column, won't it? So that means that can't be a 2 there now. So 2's got to be here now. The missing numbers are 2, 3, and 7. So that's going to give us 7 here. So there's a 7 has to appear here, right? Because it can't be here or here. So 7 is blocking down here, 7 blocks along here, 7 blocks up here, so that's a 7 there. We should be able to get this number 1, 2, We don't yet have a 3. We have everything else: 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So that's a 3 there. Alright. Missing numbers here: 1, 2, 3, 4. So 5. Anything? 6. Nothing. And 8 down there. 8. Okay. Alright, we can find out these numbers, but they're not really particularly limited to pairs at the moment. There's 1 or 2, but we'll just hold off on that for a while. Come back to that when it's a bit more fruitful, I think. 7 blocking across here, 7 blocking here, and 7 down here. So 7's in those 2 squares like that. Five blocking down here, 5 blocking up here gives us a 5 in those 2 squares there. 6 blocking along here and blocking along here, and 1 in the middle gives us 6 in those locations. Okay, I've seen something. This 9 means that that can't be a 9. This 9 means that that can't be a 9. This 9 means that that can't be a 9. So this, and this are all ruled out. That means that that's not a 9, so that's got to be a 9 right there, and that's a 1. Now that we know that, you can see this 1 blocks across here, this 1 blocks up here, so that's a 1 there, and across this row and across this row gives us 1 in those 2 squares there. Six blocking across here and down here means that's a pair of 6s there. Don't think. Okay. 9 blocking up here, 9 blocking down here. So 9 is a pair there or there. I think that's probably about all I can do on pairs. There may be some more stragglers around, but I can't see them. So I'm going to fill in these candidates here. So we have 1, 9. We're missing 2, 3, and 7. So 3 is not here. 7 is not here. And 2 is anywhere. Down here we're missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 8. 8 is not here. 5 and 6 can go anywhere. Okay. Down here, 1 across here, 1 across here. 1s can go anywhere. 2 blocking here, 2 blocking down here gives 2s in these spaces. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 we have, 9 we have already. We've got a single 5. Let's just double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Yep, okay. So that in fact is a single 5 there. If you spotted that earlier, congratulations. These are really difficult, I find. Some people can see these single numbers. I guess you just see a lot of intersecting numbers and stuff like that, but I find them difficult to see without candidates, I must admit. But certainly I can see something like this, 5 blocking up here, 5 blocking across here, and it gives us a 5 here. I can see that easily enough. This 2 means that that can't be a 2, so 2 is a pair along here, and that will remove candidate 2 here. I'm going to promote 2 to a pair, put it up in the top left corner, because that's my notation. It just makes things easier for me to see. One is going to appear in these 2 squares, right? We've got 3 or 2 here. We're still missing a 1 in this row. It can't be a 1 here, right? This 1 means that that's not a 1, so 1 is a pair there or there. We're also going to need an 8 in this row here. But we can't limit it to a pair just yet. I'm going to put the 8s down here just to remind me, in case I mess it up. And back down here where I was looking before, I didn't quite, I'm not sure that I finished what I was doing here. Let's see, 2, 1, 8, 2, 6, 8, 2, 7, 3, 4, okay. Alright, over here now, let's see, 3 blocking down here, 3 blocking across here, so that gives us these squares for 3. 4, we have 5 is blocking down here and up here, so that limits us to the central column. 6 blocks down here only, so 6 is available in these squares. 7, 8 and 9 we have already. And guess what? Look, we've got another single number. Love it. We found another single. Okay, so in goes the 1. And right down here, clearly that's now a 2. And that has to be an 8 now. Okay, so let's get rid of the candidate 8 and candidate 2 here, leaving us with a pair of 6, 1 and 6, 1 here. That looks good. Up here, this 2 can't exist now, so that's our 2 there. Let's get rid of candidate 1 down here first. Okay. And 1 can't be in this square, so that's 1 has to be there. 1, 2, 3, so this is a 4. Okay. Now that we know that 4 is there, so 4 blocking across here, 4 blocking across here, and 4 up the middle gives us a pair, 6 and 4. Here we go. Right. Always useful to find a pair, naked pair like that. So we have 6 and 4 there. What else do we have? That means that 7, okay, so look at this, 7 blocking up here, 7 blocking across here, so 7 is a pair here or here, and when we find that out we can remove candidate 7 here and decide that's a 7, of course that's a 4 now. The last number 1, it's a 2, in goes the 2 here. Missing numbers 1, 2, 3 and 8, but we don't know which is which just yet, so we'll hold off on that. Come back to it later. I must get rid of this candidate 4, of course, because we have 4 up here now. 4 here and here. Okay, 7, 3, that looks good. So far so good, I think. What's next? I should fill this in, right? 1, 2, so 3 and 8 are missing here. Okay. Just seeing if I need to remove any more candidates. I probably do. Yeah, there we go. There's a 1 up here now. That's not a 1. So that's a 1 and that's a 6. And that's good too, because it means that 6 is no longer here or here. So we've got 4, 9, 3, 9, 3 and 3, 4. That looks good. 6 is limited here, of course. 7, 3, 7, 3, that's good. That seems to match. So again, you know, this is error checking really. I think a useful process as you go along. Certainly for me, as I'm prone to making mistakes sometimes. Right then. We can get 2 now, I believe. Okay, so we have 2 blocking across here, 2 blocking up here, 2 blocking up here. Remember, this is 6 and 4 only, so that is going to be a 2. That has to be the 1 and that has to be the 8. Down here now, that's our 1. That one can't stand anymore. So what else? 3 is blocking this square here, so 3 has to be in one of these squares. Now we have 3, 8, 3 here, so that means there's no 3 here, and clearly there's no room for 3 here, so 3 has to be one of these squares, but this 3 means it can't be here, so 3's got to be right here. Now this is a 7 or a 3, so 7 clearly goes there. Alright, now we've got 6, 5, 6, 5 and 4, 6, 5. What does it mean? These two are 6 and 5, so 6 and 5 can't exist there, so that now has to be a 4. Okay, get rid of candidate 4 there. Now we have 9, 3, 9, 3. That means that no 9 or 3s are available again, so we can remove the 3 there, giving us a 4 here. That will be a 7, and that's a 3. Hope you understood that. Where are we now? Back across here now. There's only one number missing, so we've got this 2 already. So clearly that's a 3. Now this was a 3 or 7, so that's a 7. 7 or 2, so that's a 2. This 1 over here means that now is a 9, and that's our 1. Also means that 9 has to appear here or here. Okay, so let's just see. So 9 blocking along here, right? 9 blocking along here, that means that one of these 2 squares has to be a 9. Alright, so now look, it means that this 7 can't be true, can it? Because we have 3 and 9, 3 and 9, so that's our 7 here. Okay, very nice. Now I see 2 squares available in this column, and this says 6, 4, and I see a 4 here next to this square, so I know immediately this can't be a 4, so that has to be a 4. And this has to be a 6. And now we've got 4 here, so that's a 6 there. 6 or 5, clearly that's 5. 5 and 6 now we have, so that's our 8. That 8's not true anymore. Right, where are we now? Almost finished. You can see not really an expert level puzzle, I'd say, but yeah, fairly enjoyable anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 8 and 9 are missing. 8 blocks across here. So that's our 8. That's our 5. And that's our 9. 9 or 3. The 9 goes there. The 3 goes there. Back down here. 3 or 8. That's clearly the 8. That's the 3. What's missing up here? 5 or 6. Then we've got 5 here. So that's a 6. That's our 5. This is now a 6, of course. 9 or 3, that's our 9 here, blocking, so that's a 3, that's a 9. Thank you, Los Angeles Times, for your expert level puzzle. Although I think expert level, no, you're stretching it a little bit there, a bit like The Guardian stretches its own definition of expert, I think. But thank you anyway for providing puzzle online. Everybody can go and try it. I can't really send you the link because it's behind some advertising that you need to click on first. But just Google search for Los Angeles Times Sudoku and you will be taken there, and click past the advertising until you play the puzzle. Please support the Los Angeles Times, the Guardian, the New York Times, the Washington Post, and all publications of merit and repute. Please avoid low-life publications like those that belong to Rupert Murdoch. Bye-bye. See you again.